Do I need to hold
Alright,
on
I
to
do
my
believe
desk?
that's about time that we get started. Welcome
What
to
time is
Discord
it?
if you are here. You're not here, you're still welcome as always.
Wait,
Today is a
what time is it?
wonderful
I said the
Wednesday.
thing.
What time is it?
He said
Adventure
it.
About
time?
that time.
Come on, grab your friends.
Well, I know what time it's about, but what time is it actually? Ah,
Oh,
fuck!
yeah.
It depends.
Steel time.
It's time for the big Gizmo to burn himself on a teapot.
Yeah, why are you...
Is that what
Oh my
happened
God.
actually?
No,
Okay.
Okay.
I've been doing dishes, and I have been putting dishes up. I wasn't done putting the dishes under the oven up, like the cookware, and I still had it open, but I was putting a couple other things away so I could get to the ones that I had washed, and I
Oh my
almost
God.
tripped over the open oven drawer.
Can you not do that? Gas is too expensive to be taking your ass to the hospital right now.
I would need to go to the hospital.
You
I'd
don't
just
know
die.
that. You.
I faceplant onto the ground and I spontaneously combust.
There's a hot
Yeah.
burner here too. There's a lot of ways I could do it.
Oh man.
I
Yeah,
don't know if it's hot
honestly,
enough to
after
actually
having
kill
spent
him
like
yet.
$700 on fucking medical bullshit, I'm kind of just considering next time I'll just make sure I die on my accident.
Honestly, it
that
is the most
sometimes.
cost-effective option.
It
Yep.
is.
Yeah.
My
Welcome to Rambles MC, the least
about it.
depressing stream on the internet.
Well,
Oh, so true. That does remind me to go into Rambles MC's chat and say hi. Just remember, you too can join this. Join Rambles MC server at twitch.tv/randomsmc
If you're
for
hearing
free.
this, you're already there, so like...
No. We still have to
I'm
advertise to the
not.
people that are here.
it's
They have
true.
to
not
tell their
there.
friends.
Wait, do you still post VODs and stuff, Rambles?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
See?
no, he still posts VODs and shit.
Yeah,
It
although
works.
they actually,
with
they
it.
post automatically, they save automatically since I also stream.
Oh, look at this guy. Oh, they save automatically.
Alright, cool.
Fucking stable in
Ooh.
Twitch.
Yeah.
But we are
Twitch
back for
deletes it
some
after,
Draw
like,
Steel. Unfortunately, we had some technical beginning, and
We
then
technically had difficulties.
delays.
we technically had technicalities?
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
Oh.
But
you are technically correct.
we are going gonna pick up where we had left off in the plane of Behdmeten. Now, last session, you all had stormed a campsite of one Percy and his gang.
What
other
were they
ones.
doing before people think we're bloodthirsty monsters?
I am a
They
bloodthirsty
were just
monster.
having
Or
a
Percy.
good time. Two of them were like probably asleep. The other two were, just chilling by a campfire.
Oh.
And if they were having a good time, we need to chase those motherfuckers
Yeah,
down.
they were having a
Just
nice party around the campfire with all the cages of the individuals that they've stolen from the local village.
who we
Yes,
did
we
what
should
to
definitely
again? What do
we should
do for
feel
those
bad about
individuals?
kicking the shit out of these people.
I suppose.
And by we, I mean mostly Shiver.
I suppose Shiver freed all of the prisoners.
Shiver did for all the prisoners.
Every last one.
I bet half of them
Um,
didn't even see Shiver. The gate just opened.
Yes.
Shiver is very good
Started
at their job.
rustling in the leaves, and then just they're free.
I've never been so narrowed to a single purpose.
After a confrontation broke out in which Percy refused to oblige Oriamus when it
What a
comes to
dick.
killing him.
I noticed that this is a problem with Oriamus. People just don't want to acknowledge him. They don't.
I think people don't want to fight you, bro.
Yeah, maybe you're
Yes.
intimidating. Try to be friendlier, and maybe then he'll want to kill you.
So what's Korsakev's excuse then, huh? He doesn't want to acknowledge me either.
Maybe you should try smiling more. Have you thought about that?
I'm always smiling.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've never seen
Yeah.
Oriamus not smile.
I live for the fight.
My
I'm
jokes are
always
too
smiling.
highbrow for all of you. I understand.
You look way better with a smile.
Here, would you like to come and paint
You
it
don't
on?
know how I smile. I look awful with a smile. That's why I never do it. Most you'll get out of me is a smirk.
You were able to
Beetle
successfully
can attest
free
to
all
that.
of the prisoners from the 3 cages that were scattered around here. At which point, the Percy and his gang made a hasty, so hasty
Weirdly,
that
really good band name, by the way. Percy and his gang.
Percy
Percy
and
and
his
his
gang of
gang.
misfits.
you don't know if they're misfits. You don't
They're
know
misfits. They're
I
misfits.
can't wait till the next time we come across them and we have to do Battle of the Bands against Percy and his gang of misfits.
them. I look forward to it.
What's the
You
name
have
of our
to
band?
reclass as a bard.
What is the name of our band?
Oh, you can't just hit me with the one piece.
Hey, don't you fucking Arlong Park me.
I can and I will. You can't stop me.
We need to get one of those fucking sponges on a stick, I swear to God.
Yeah,
I actually
just
just bought like
Are
a
you talking about
3-pack
you
of
and I
Scrub Daddies. You want a Scrub Daddy?
Yeah.
I do love a scrub daddy.
I
Oh,
I don't do the dishes in this
Love-
house though, so.
get started.
I am.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
This Turns out, like, we're in the Draw Steel channel. We're in the Draw Steel, like, thing. Like, we're the only people here. If anybody shows up, they're going to see tokens. We're never playing Draw Steel.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. If
No,
there
this
are
shit
people
again.
who don't know me, I should say I'm actually the non-binary scrub parent.
Scrub Bear.
Scrub guardian.
Scrub Protector. I'm sorry, Ripples. Let's continue.
The scrub texture.
They beat a hasty, which does leave
Ah.
at a campsite that has been, at this point, completely abandoned.
Can we look inside the tent and the table that they just so graciously left for us?
Certainly, you can. You can actually see, at the table, there are multiple maps that have been laid out. Seems like they were taking time to plan out their route. While it's unclear exactly where they were intending to go, it's certain that it was far, far away from Behdmeten. And where they were calling. So, see nothing else to indicate any kind of rendezvous. Just the maps, routing, and a small logbook where keeping notes of travel. It's very sparse, and a lot of it is
What's it coded in?
honey.
Oh.
Say, Shiver, do you happen to have any decoding techniques that you might be able to get any information out of this?
Let me check on these one moment. I might, if nothing else, have someone I can try to contact.
Mm.
Let us see.
That is a possibility. Kind of just hold on to it right now and pull on it later. See. I would allow that. We add like a notebook, a logbook.
You
If
should
we
maybe
can
say
manage-
Percy's logbook just so we know where we got it.
If we can manage to intercept them before they get to their next destination, we might be able to prevent more innocent people from being stolen.
Perhaps, but we do have
More pressing
some
matters.
unfortunately more pressing matters. Yes.
Mm.
Checking the tent, you do also see they had left behind bedroll, very, very light supplies. They seemed to be traveling with not a whole lot, um, just basically enough to get to where they were going, and not much else.
Maybe we can try to track down one of the individuals we saw get out of the cage. They had the amulet that we were looking for, by what I noticed.
Yes, I
I can't
remember
have
that
gotten far.
amulet.
Well, Shiver, you seem to be very good at tracking people. Would you be able to find a lead?
It's very possible.
No.
Oh,
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 Okay,
never
then.
mind.
Never mind.
Sorry,
no need
could
to be
just-
so forward.
I lost a glass.
I didn't mean to insult you.
It shock you so bad you break our glass. Which glass is broken?
Just one of the like normal cylindrical ones.
We only have so much room in our pack here. We only have so many glasses. You have to
You
pay mind.
Oh, pairs of
have
glasses.
so many normal glasses.
Oh my god, we still haven't watched Taskmaster, and there's a new episode tomorrow.
That is so. What is this Taskmaster?
Sorry.
We are on a quest.
Sorry,
Hello.
that wasn't in character. You can tell 'cause I wasn't doing the voice.
Is there? It's another fucking supervillain we have to
Peregrine
deal
just
with.
pulls out like a TV,
That's the
a
fourth
TV
subclass
list.
for
Like,
tactician.
oh wow, House MD's coming on tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
Good heavens, Bridgerton, we're missing it.
Okay, but you have
Big
to
brother.
fucking track down
That's
this
what
old
you
bat
better
with a
get.
fucking necklace for reasons.
Yes.
Yes, I can. I could perhaps. I am quite
Not least of all because it's getting dark, and I don't know how well she would do in the woods in the dark.
What,
Might
that
be
old
in our best
lady?
interest too.
It is actually about this a rustling coming.
Mm,
Quite well. it
maybe
would seem.
Percy has returned. I doubt it, but
Unfortunately,
Quick, go punch that rustling without looking to see who it is.
I'm not going to do that.
unfortunately, Peregrine, your mark tells you that no, in fact, not Percy coming back.
Mercy, mercy. Percy grows ever more distant.
Mm,
This is someone else.
But actually, one of the Dragonborn coming back out from aiming to look around at what's left of the battlefield. And they slowly continue to step out of the wood, approaching their would-be saviors.
What do you mean would be? We did save them.
we did save them.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is we?
Sorry. Chipper
We
saved
we
them.
we distracted them while you saved them.
Yeah.
Right, right,
Let us
yes.
not forget how utterly demoralized Percy was by the end of it. Covered in dead flesh. Completely
Trapped in a
sad.
corner.
Womp
You
womp.
straight up fucking
Good-
kidnap the kidnapper.
Good thing you broke that glass so we had more room for this tiny violin in our pack.
Your own medicine's quite a bitter herb, isn't it, Percy? Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Um, they do kind of speak softly and call out to you. Gone?
As far
They're
as we can
gone?
tell.
Fog on, my friend.
He rushes over. Rushes over to Shiver and just kind of gets down on his knees. Thank
Oh, I'm
you.
taken, thank you.
No, no.
Yes, yes, you must understand. It is difficult for me to settle down, have a very nomadic lifestyle, etc.
Just gonna lean over to Oriamus. They're taken?
Taken by the shadows, I think.
Married to the game.
Mm.
You were saying,
Trying to thank you.
yes, yes, outward. Oh, yes, of course, yes, you're welcome. Yes, all in a day's work for a hero, etc. Ah, well, we speak
in the
Nothing
not
evenings
of
against
work.
you.
the deeds of the nighttime, yes. How observant of you.
I'll just get
You just what?
You'll just what now?
I'll get up close and I'll put a hand on their shoulder and be like, "Forgive my friend." They
They
have their head somewhere else.
Shove your forgiveness. At least mine's not up my own ass.
they thank you as well. You, all of you. Uh, the others, they're just outside of camp. We gathered, but I wanted to check to make sure everything was okay. Here, follow me, please. I I don't know if we, I don't know where we, but perhaps you all can at least help us. It's somewhere.
Mm. The walls of Behdmeten may not be the safest, but it is safer than here.
Going to be under a siege soon, but perhaps whatever forces mean to take you away will see that things are quite occupied at the moment.
Mm.
And we'll move
And
along.
we will be there to provide them safety.
Shall see. And starts to walk away from the. I don't know if there's anything to take, but we we should be fine. Just here. I'll show you where they are. And he walks.
Then we shall follow.
For the people that are probably hungry, can I grab some rations inside the tent?
Yeah.
See if I can provide the,
Yeah, you can get to like a small ration. Kind of bring.
good.
And following the dragon knight, it leads you just a little bit into line where the other dragon knights that you all saved, as well as the lady, are kind of gathered around each other. And hear the Dragon Knight saying something in a language that any of you, though I would allow Celis to know it as they are a Dragon Knight. Fuck me. Um, it is a language, Celis, that you didn't properly pick up uh, from your parents before you had to go into hiding, but you still recognize it as the common tongue of the dragon. And it seems like he's trying to just talk about your approach, pick up a word or two, about friends. I don't know.
I'll just interrupt the Dragon Knight and tell him, please, my friend, if you could say that in common. I might be of your kind, but I was not raised to know the same languages.
I apologize. You misunderstand. Um, the others and Ocean. Um, the other Dragon Knight. They're not as well versed in alien as I am. I was simply trying to inform them that you are all friends, the ones that saved them. They weren't startled upon our approach.
I understand.
You do actually, you do uh, see them there, and they seem very uh, they seem to brighten up upon your hearing that did in fact save them. And you hear the occasional thank you, but it's a lot of what they're saying in a very happy tone. It is uh, all in that same speech. So don't. Um, but the elderly woman does. Uh, elderly woman does. Uh, also say, on behalf of the others, thank you. I don't know what I've done without your help.
They're just doing what's right.
Yes. Don't have much to give. But I do wish to give something. Anything. What is your name?
I am Celis.
Ellis. Are you also... She stops herself mid sentence. Um, know that that he's been around enough Dragon Knight hiding there, period. That even if she doesn't know outright, it is clear that she has an idea of it.
I'll understand what she's trying to say, and I'll take my disguise off.
It is very heroic. Come to save your own kind. And save me well. Like I said, I don't have much. She seems to her hand up to the amulet around her neck. Kind of, she rubs her thumb on it thoughtfully.
I don't need you to give me anything, but if you could teach me how to make one of my own, I'd be very grateful. I don't need you to give me your possessions.
It's all right. And I have amulet very long time. I've used it to converse with many, many people in need my long life. If any of you continue to save people the way that you have tonight, then perhaps you could carry it on. Ellis, I want to give you my voice. And she takes off the necklace and reaches it out to you.
I'll reach forward and hold the amulet in her hand. Thinking for a moment what to say before I look down at the amulet and our hands and I say, I would feel awful to rob you of your ability to continue helping others. It would not be as much as I would like to carry on your legacy. I would like to do it in the best way possible. If you can teach me how to make my own, I can work on that and I can carry on, as well as letting you continue doing it. There is no need for us to close off and take away from the work that you've been doing. I can help in my own way, and you can help in the way that you've been helping my kind.
My dear. And as she says this, it's even more clear than a shiver. As she's speaking, words are not coming from her mouth, actually, them from the amulet. I haven't much life left in. All right.
Then I will carry with your legacy. And I will help as many as I can.
Thank you.
Since most of the Dragon Knights are unable to speak Kalian, I hold out the bag of rations. I gesture to it, and then gesture eating to my mouth for them as I hold it in their direction. And the one that can speak Kalian, of course, I just let them know this is a bag of rations for you to eat. I'm not sure if they gave you proper nourishment in those cages.
Thank you. We'll carry it with us, but we're actually quite well fed. Funnily enough, they made a stew for all of us.
Do you know why they were holding you captive then, if they treat you so well?
I know. Perhaps the long journey ahead and less likely to put up a fight if well taken care of.
Certainly easier to travel if you're not carrying a bunch of people. If they can walk under their own power.
The woman Eleanor seems to make some motion, some hand motion towards the Dragon Knight that can speak alien, and he kind of rushes over, assist her getting back on her feet proper. Wherever you think is safe for us, we will follow. Just go as best as we can. I understand if you all are not heading in the direction of Behdmeten, you said? But I think that we should be fine. We've had enough experience with running and hiding that I think we could probably make it to the city without much issue. You all need to continue on your way.
Perhaps, but it's late now, and there's no sense grasping around at night in the dark. If you'd be so kind as to camp with us tonight, as I'm sure you're perfectly capable of getting to Behdmeten on your own. Tomorrow, when we go our separate ways, I can send you off with something of an escort. I'm just going to, summon a couple of husks either side of me. I assure you they're very friendly, but any brigand who might set upon you on the road doesn't need to know that.
We appreciate it. And they follow you. Do you just go back to the same camp that's already set up?
I mean, that
It's set
would
up.
be the
It's set
easiest way
up.
to do it. And apparently
That's
there's
fair.
a stew.
There's even dinner already ready.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've been
you
fighting all day, dude.
you all head back to the camp. The fire's still crackling, um, with a steaming pot on it. Checking its
Oh,
contents, yes, there is in fact a stew that's been simmering there. It's actually been kind of like hoisted up a little bit higher, so that's still kind of remaining over the heat, but not like actually boiling.
it's good to know that we did not knock over the pot of stew in the commotion.
I don't remember knocking over a pot of stew.
I know. I'm glad we didn't.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Now we have stew for dinner.
Yes.
Mm.
And while it is very basic, it is a pretty competently made traveling, made from small things that you carry with you that are less than perishable. Um, so you all enjoy a wonderful, and are able to rest up. As night comes, is another day that has officially passed, while out on the road. Uh, you have at least one at base that may be able to. What is Garak working on as the day passes?
Hmm. What could they be working on?
Hmm.
They could be working on any number of things, but it is
The
up
Hell
to you.
Charger helm.
Some projects they can technically look into, but they're not going to be at it.
Hey, do
They
I
could.
have, speaking of, sorry, not to interrupt, but do I have an hour of study time?
I believe, especially since you don't need.
Sweet. Oh, it was almost an 8. I'll take it. It's free.
Hmm. It's free study.
Uh, are there any decisions on what Garak is working? Sounds like
Well,
nobody else has any like strict projects.
hmm.
I don't really have anything though.
I was hoping that those with a project would be more, open to having Garunk
I
work on
mean,
them.
you mentioned Hellcharger Helm,
Yes.
so I'm quite happy to roll for Hellcharger Helm.
Hell
Peregrine
Charger.
just doesn't want to take all of Garak's roles. No, they're being kind and letting others decide if they want it first.
Hey, I'm the one that got this nice fancy piece of armor. Garunk. They're now spreading the work.
All right, I'm just gonna use Society for this one.
Society.
Yeah.
Society.
Bottom
Society.
text.
Uh,
God, if that gets a high roll, fucking. Oh, thank God.
it's
Competent
just a
roll.
12. It's not
Yeah, it's
bad.
better than.
Competent.
Yeah, it could be
Um,
lower.
At this rate, it's gonna be done pretty soon. I'm at 112 out of 150. You're gonna see Hector get up to some fucking crazy shit.
Hmm. I might want to look into getting Rekka good shield to assist them.
Wait. No.
Hmm?
Unfortunately, retainers can't use leveled treasures.
Ah,
They can use trinkets, though.
trinkets?
Trinkets.
Hmm.
Speaking of, it comes to
Fucking
the
amazing segue.
it comes to the Arab. Um, this is exact of the effect, so that you prepare. What this does mean
Mhm.
that, unfortunately, not be able to um, instill the language um, into the amulet until you get a chance to take a proper respite. But now that you have
Mhm.
it, at any time as a respite activity, you can just teach a language um, to Akron.
Okay.
So
Now,
at least for the
do they have to know this language?
um, they would know. They basically, like, the way that I read it is just that anybody that knows a language can teach that language. It says the creature, the person, the thing that's wielding the amulet. Um, they can teach that language to them, thus they will know it and be able to speak it as if they had, uh, as if they know it. Though they would be speaking through Arab.
Mm.
What this does mean is that effectively, even though Akron would actually be able to understand um, the languages, um, to the most part, need to actually teach it the necklace itself, which we're say is effectively set upon finding a new.
Okay.
But
That makes sense.
night falls, and the stories that were shared, well, the stories and stew that were um, starts to die down bit by bit, prior to tent bedroll, whatever patch of grass they pull up, get Peregrine. While you're, I'm assuming, no no stranger, the dark, still make sure that the fire stays going throughout the night, just keeping watch since you have to without sleep itself.
Absolutely, probably have some shriekers doing a patrol around the camp just to be safe.
And thankfully, you do not run into any problems constantly. Keeping an eye on your now two one way further away than the other, though Percy's mark is definitely getting further.
Mm.
Here that they had decided to travel through the night, and show no signs of stopping. I can't help you, Gideon. If you can't play it, you can't play it. I'm not getting another game for you on your. Actually,
Playing,
it's
Mi-
bedtime. Brush your teeth.
playing Minecraft.
But well, make sure that the others are up and about and care and escort. Are you just sending, or are you just sending one, two? Like, how many exactly can you send with sending hot?
I can send up to, I believe, 4. I can have up to 4 minions out of combat. So let me just see because I could beef up their escort a little bit, at least until we get into trouble. But I imagine it'll take a little bit. So you should be able to get to
Mm.
Behdmeten before I need the
Knock on wood.
fucking
Knock on wood.
minions.
Well,
I have
While
knocked on wood.
while you are
Um,
checking that, I have a curious question for Peregrine.
Can confirm.
All right.
Since you do not need to sleep, do you and Hector play games during the night, or is most of the night spent to yourself thinking?
I spend a lot of time thinking about quite a few things. Unfortunately, Hector, while he is a stalwart companion, is not so good at thinking himself,
Hmm.
so he doesn't make such a good sparring partner when it comes to the finer arts.
I bet
You need some companions that are good at shuffleboard.
Hector and Peregrine playing rock, paper, scissors for eons.
Oh, was that all you wanted to know?
Oh, yes,
Oh, well, thank you for taking an interest.
of course. If only I
Um,
had more time at night to practice.
There we go.
if
Sorry
it
for that.
helps,
Yeah,
I did in fact
basically,
award you all 2 victory, for that last combat because actually, uh,
yeah.
scaled up to a hard encounter. So
Hmm.
It doesn't. I mean, it'll definitely help, but not for this. I'm just going to give them 2 shriekers and 2 husks.
Archmarn. It's not
Shriekers
hard
as
when we've got
scouts,
Shiver
husks
around.
as things. Give them a simple command to escort the group to Behdmeten and protect them from harm.
then, they follow and to the Dragon Knights and Eleanor follow in. All up. Checking off thing from now.
Does remind me I need to do a little resting.
Now, as it stands, update. That there are 2 other things that were on. One seems like it is a somewhat pressing matter, as you have been informed that you don't have a whole lot of time for it. That being the feud between Bandit Gang. But there is also a fly cart that has not turned to Behdmeten like it was supposed to. And if you wish, you can seek that out as well. Might be a smaller activity. Take care of.
Hear me out, guys.
Well, now that Bedmatan has more mouths to feed as we've added them, it might be a good idea to provide them more supplies.
I was thinking the same. Let's see if we can't track down that missing. What is it? A caravan or no? We
Caravan.
already did that.
Well,
And we hit them with the element of supplies.
Element.
and we hope
Eh,
that there is not another Eric's guarding the supply carts.
better fucking not be.
It was, as far as you're aware, it was just a very simple supply cart. One that probably wasn't all that well guarded. Just kind of carrying supplies down one of the many trade routes, Behdmeten. Um, were given information on where, like which route they were supposed to go down, so it shouldn't be all that difficult. Just get to the route and see if you can find any sign of where things.
Easy.
And let's do that.
Any objections?
None for me.
I suppose we have our heading then.
Here we go.
No, it's more like, here we go.
Here we go.
Basically, yeah. That. All go traveling down the many roads, Behdmeten, skipping across to from trade route to trade route, where you find yourself on the path that you have been informed should have had uh, a supply cart coming down it. Now, the trail itself is very, very well worn. Aren't while there aren't anybody.
Oh,
Right.
it's okay. Take your time. We're in no rush.
You got this.
Go sit down.
Uh,
But Mama
I
is
see.
still asleep. Unless you want to wake her up to take you to bed.
This isn't like another thing. This is a Gideon thing. I see. I understand now.
Yes.
Ah. At first, I thought it was a thinking thing. I was like, oh, usually Rambles is on top of
No.
this. Ah, it's a Gideon thing. This
It
makes a lot more
actually,
sense.
Like, it does happen. Like, I do need to, like, think what I'm gonna say a lot.
Of course.
Also, I would say at least half the time it's because Gideon has come over and tried to show me something, or is, like, poking at me. This time, he's showing me a plastic Easter egg that a friend gave to him.
Yo. Is it a cool plastic Easter egg that his friend gave him?
It's yellow and small.
Hell yeah, that's a cool plastic Easter egg that his friend gave
Yeah,
him.
it is. But unfortunately, there are no other travelers. Perhaps given the current issues
Climate.
that are covering the air.
I mean, like the
And-
roving bands of marmosets?
Yeah.
Marmosets.
Not much. What's marmoset with you?
I swear. I was over here thinking that I would be bringing the chaos to today's session, but
Yeah, I'm on one tonight. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on? I think it's because I had a less hard day at work today than normal, so I've got a bunch of extra energy.
the hamburger virus has infected you, I see.
Got that kills goblin energy.
Goblin.
Not yet. That's one of
I
the
heard-
ancestries that's going to be in the new book.
I hardly knew her.
Goblin is nuts.
What?
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 Sorry, what did we interrupt? Oh yeah, free of travelers.
Kept
That's right.
I hope
caravans.
that I hope that anybody that just kind of randomly comes along and sees this is very fucking. Um.
We are a
Like a
very
bypasser
serious campaign.
on the road.
Again,
Yes.
Like
Um.
very familiar road.
can't get away to get on that road again.
I walk
I
this
swear I'm gonna
empty
get
street.
more travel related pictures, but I swear to God, it's actually difficult to find ones that don't look like just AI generated slop.
Yep, sure
So
Wow.
fucking is.
I
Rambles.
yes.
You know, I may not be a very talented individual at art, but I would like to, if you would request of me to draw you a landscape, I can channel the teachings of a great man before me, and I could
Oh,
attempt to paint
I've
something.
already offered that several times.
Shut
Do you
up! You
mean
won't even draw
Robert
anything for me.
Ross?
Yes.
Bob Ross, yes.
Yeah.
And
I will harness the teachings of Bob Ross
I
to,
learned
to
from his
paint you a
squirrel myself.
wonderful
That is a
mountainscape.
happy little tree right there.
That is a very happy tree.
It is.
Anyway, sorry. We're so
Yes.
distracted right now. Nobody's on the road.
Yeah, nobody's on the road, which is probably a good. Well,
Considering there is so
continuing
much
to
trying
walk
to
down
siege.
it, following the trail that they should have taken, and after traveling, seem to be a few hours at most, across a small, uh, relatively small, uh, wagon, cart, a cart.
And what does this relatively small wagon cart have?
Absolute nothing,
Wow.
but it is.
But?
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely nothing but.
Nothing but. It's quite asinine.
Nothing. Shut up. Ah, god damn it. Today's a good day.
I think Oriamus is thinking of his other big rival from the arena, Gluteus Maximus.
They say he was double wide. I'm so sorry for ruining your campaign, Rambles.
There's something
Ruining.
funny about the name Biggest Dickus.
Gluteus
No.
Maximus. It will
Large
happen
Richard.
again.
What about incontinentia buttocks?
The cart that you it looks like there well there is nothing on it currently. It looks like there were there's various ropes and straps that have been seems like they've been recently cut. Though the cart itself has otherwise abandoned. Like it's one that could have been either pulled along by a single, a couple very determined individuals if the need arose for.
Hmm.
I think this is where Shiver comes in.
Her tracking abilities are unmatched after all.
It's true, I'm the best in my field.
You stand in a
I
field.
think you can track
And in
really
other
in any
fields, too.
terrain.
Mm.
Fields, forests, mountains.
Everybody always trying to tell me what I know.
You might want to apply
This,
for a
that,
job
and
as a
the other.
scarecrow.
Yes, well, I never asked about your backup plans should the whole hero thing fall through, but here we are.
Oh,
Prying into
There-
my
Baker.
personal life. I see how it is, yes.
no, do not worry. There is no backup plan. I will end up being in the grave one way or another.
You will end
I
up
want
at the
to be a
bottom of
baker.
someone's aquarium as a decorative rock for a beta fish.
Hmm.
Take it from me, Oriamus. Going into the grave doesn't always stick.
I only hope that they will stick. It
Me
is
too, buddy.
destined to
too.
me.
Also, you say one way or another. There's only one way. Actually,
There's actually one way.
Yeah,
You know for
there's
a
only
fact
one.
there's one way.
There is one way.
there is no
There's not
other.
another.
It's not true. You could die in horrible pain and disgrace and agony, yes?
Well, yeah, if a Hakan tries to forsake their doom site.
Yes,
But-
exactly.
As we
I will
saw
be
last
shunned.
night, Oriamus almost irresponsibly chases his.
Yes, well,
mm,
hearts can change.
the-
Remains to be seen.
the feeling did not hit
I'm
me.
with you.
I knew it was not my time to die.
Yes, of course.
You know,
So we were-
when you get a heart
Yes.
attack, you know it's your time to die. But I didn't get a heart attack, so I'm just fine.
Go on, Shiver. Find the brigands.
Do not command me like some kind of bloodhound. First of all, we can sit here all night. Nobody else here looking for tracks, no.
It's daytime.
Then we will wait.
I will. Would you track them for 2 shadow daggers?
Throw in a
Are we
third
offering
and then
Shiver snacks?
now we're I don't fucking eat them. I have non-biological pockets to put them in. Thank you very
No.
much.
No, these are extra daggers you stab people with, Shiver. These are not for eating.
Yeah, I know what a dagger is for. I graduated top of my class, the College of the Black Ash. The hell are we doing? Where the hell are these foot? Everybody shut up. Looking for footprints now, yes? What do you want from me, God?
What do you want from me, God?
I'll cover this one, God. Don't worry. It's probably going to be a reason test, and add a relevant skill.
Yes.
All of my skills are relevant.
Yes. I'm going to hide the evidence. Fuck these guys.
Honestly, I could see hide being used to find somebody who is hiding. I know where I would hide.
I
So I
could
just
see
look
your
there.
hide being made into a nice pair of boots for somebody. Now shut the hell up. Trying to fucking focus.
I don't think you want to make boots out of a dead body that's been resuscitated with magics.
Why
How
not,
are you
dude?
supposed to make
Why
them?
not?
Nobody's into cursed relics these days. They're all
yeah,
the rage on
cursed
the black
relics.
market.
It's all
Love
about
the
sending a
Necronomicon.
message.
The Black Ash Market?
I went
Oh,
after some myself. Don't you be
Would you-
making? Don't you be
Last
making?
time
my
I
own
checked,
jokes.
people don't want to wear human boots.
curious question, Peregrine. If somebody was to make you into a Necronomicon, would you be upset by this?
Depends on what they use the Necronomicon for.
Hmm.
If they use it for good, then by all means use my power how you see fit.
Mhm.
They
All
use
right,
it
I'm
for
looking.
wicked.
I'm
Unless
looking
What if
for
I just wanna-
footprints now.
Yep. They're
What if
looking,
I just
they're
want to ask
looking-
that funny questions?
They're looking respectfully.
Uh,
I'm
honestly,
looking
that's
the
harmless
least
enough.
respectfully possible.
Man. Right.
You just open the Necronomicon cup. Will I get any
Yes.
boys?
So you look over the cart, see if there's any sign that would lead to action, and you actually find that while it's not in the cart, something have fallen side and the cart. At it, it's the some kind of metal device. It's it's hard to ascertain what it actually have been used. Like some weird trap.
A weird rap, you say?
Weird trap.
Trap. It makes more sense, yes.
Oh, Shiver knows traps.
I
Indeed,
do know
they do.
traps.
And poking at it a little bit more to try to figure out what it might have actually been used. Find that it appears to be a snare. One that, if properly triggered, could potentially strain individual. Now, thankfully, you finding this before it got set off does mean that you are not strained, and you are able to disarm it upon noticing that yes, it is in fact armed, probably waiting for somebody to stumble onto a cart and try to fuck with it.
I'm very glad we have you in the party, Shiver.
Yes, well. Can't just be having you all falling into people's wayward fetish gear all the time, can we?
But
I don't think I know how to respond to that.
along with finding the snare, you actually this does actually give you a much better idea which tracks would be related to snare, and find a trail to follow. Um, if they set the snare, ideally it wasn't just fuck with somebody, um, and they may even be fairly close, but catch. Following the trail, going more off beaten path, you start to hear voices in the distance. One that have a bit of an echo. Not much, just enough to signal that they are bouncing off of walls. And it seems like there's a lot of them.
Mm.
The closer you approach them, make out, and they seem to be voices of merriment, yelling, laughing, terrible, terrible singing. Almost like somebody set up a party just out here.
In the middle of nowhere. Hmm. It's probably best if we keep our guard up as we continue.
They hope these
Laughing.
Dragon Knights have made it to Behdmeten.
Hmm.
as you finally
Shall we approach
close-
cautiously?
Oh,
Oh.
no, you just run in there.
Oh, merry man.
Oh, no.
No. Approach cautiously as you close in on this party that seems to be going on.
Ooh.
And while we are not starting combat, this is what you see. You see, I told
There seems to be a lot of twins, family members. They're all related, I see.
I fucking love them, actually.
Yeah.
God, this is
Right?
fucking great. Ah,
I
fucking.
thought that the one with
Uh,
his mouth open was a Wojak for a second.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
Number one party haver.
Looking
Is the
down.
green our potential deployment zone should we choose combat?
No, he's unmowed
Yes.
lawn.
I'm more curious on what I'm looking at first.
That's a
I know
that's
what
a
these
good
guys
question.
are.
What are these?
Dwarves.
These
Ah,
are dwarves. Now,
These are MCDM dwarves, baby.
now, what you see from your elevated position, you can actually see that there are a few of these dwarves, that you would have seen potentially in your travels, all of you. And honestly, this is what most dwarves tend to look like. Despite the picture that I had found for Bronze-Knee, who is also a dwarf.
different kind of dwarf.
Dwarves are dwarves in Draw Steel are not the prettiest of individuals, and they are also not the nicest of individuals. If you get on their bad
Well,
side.
Well, I mean, depends on the dwarf, really.
I mean,
Can't
I
pitch
I would
a
assume.
whole ancestry like that.
I would
Also,
assume
fun
that.
fact,
Mo-
Oriamus, they're also made of rock.
Yes.
Yes.
You can actually they are scattered around a campsite that appears to have been quite well established by this point. One that more than likely has been here for a good while. And you can even see that there are plenty of barrels, boxes that have been about, mostly up against walls and behind tents. Some of them open, empty, but they are all celebrating and be raising mugs high,
Quite the
eating,
ruckus.
eating something that looks like a little bit better than a ration.
I really hope these dwarves aren't eating the people that. or the supply. The people that were carrying the supplies. Dwarves don't just eat people, right?
I mean, again, it depends on the dwarf, really.
Okay. You seem to know a lot more about dwarves than I do, Peregrine.
They've been around for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been around. I've met a few of them. Honestly, pretty nice people on the whole.
Uh,
Again, depending on the dwarf.
usually
These
the
look
only
like
ones.
assholes, frankly, but
Yeah. The only ones I ever tended to see were the ones at the receiving end of a trident. I never got to know them very well, of course.
I'm sure rock fights were all the rage in the arena.
Mm. The
God
crowd
forbid somebody
really
brings
in.
paper.
God forbid somebody brings what?
Paper.
What?
Mm.
Where?
Where? We don't talk about that. Papyrus? No, no, no.
Oh man.
But
Yes.
mm.
Now, how you want to enter it. Ultimately, and I will say that unfortunately, due the delayed start, we're not going to have a chance to finish this fight. As this is, if you choose to fight, you need to actually start taking out people.
Oh, shiver.
I have a couple of questions actually, real quick.
Yes, certainly.
So I see that these doors up here and these doors up here are 3 squares up. It also looks like we're all 2 squares up. Is that accurate?
Yes, that is
Okay.
accurate. And there is a ramp that goes down, um, going down to ground level, which is where they are at, which we're counting as 0.
Okay. Interesting.
Um,
My
for
ruler.
what it's worth, it does seem like the individuals that are up on the cliffside, um, are not currently scouting. They are also partaking of, and they just have taken the opportunity to climb to a higher spot.
Their voices may be heard from farther if they get higher, apparently.
That is a fact.
Well, how do we want to approach this?
Mm-hmm. I assume Shiver's teleport would not be able to get them on top of the ledge without being seen.
Unlikely, but there's a tree over here.
Yeah, I was just thinking if I tried to teleport. Yeah.
I think you'd have to, what did you teleport? 5 or 4?
For Black
Yeah.
Edge, it is 5.
Okay.
Unless I spend insight. It's 1 additional square for each insight spent.
Cool.
Are we
Yeah.
gonna Are they gonna try and stealth around while we fight? Or what's the
Well, I
plan
mean,
right now?
they're a shadow, so stealthing around is how they fight.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I don't know. I mean, I guess right now we're deciding, are we going to just go in guns blazing? Or are we going to try
Use a
a
little
different
diplomacy.
I mean, so far diplomacy keeps on working, so
I mean,
Despite
they've also.
them being quite merry, um, they did, at least as far as you are aware, take a supply cart, or at least take the supplies off the supply cart, for themselves. So maybe diplomacy won't work, but there may be other things. I'm more than happy to hear ideas.
Mm.
I vote for guns blazing.
It's not like we
Sweethearted.
could sneak the supplies out of their camp, so
Hmm.
yeah.
Maybe we take one of them and use him as ransom. Yeah. Funny idea, right?
Well, here. Let's get in
Savior of the
deployment.
kidnapped, become the kidnapper.
Elevator. Yeah, I'll go to what the fuck? That's weird. Oh, that's neat. Weird that I have to choose a floor though.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's the only way that I've been able to figure out how to automatically adjust your height.
I'm okay with it.
We get results. I am not above taking a hostage.
Perhaps if they understand violence, we can rough them up a bit and then convince them to go on their merry way, leaving us with the supplies.
I mean, I assume they didn't just walk up to the supply cart and ask nicely for the supplies. They had to brandish something of their own to take it.
Yes, plus there was that device that Shiver found.
Hmm.
All right then. Uh, let's get in deployment position, boys.
I will also say, just so that you are aware of
Oh, hello?
the
Hello.
things
Where the fuck?
that
Oh,
you,
I'm. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
just so that you are aware of what exactly would be expected of a combat. I have already marked the individual a targeted effect. This does not have any specific effect other than just having them be marked as important. These are all of the non-minion enemies that are part of this combat. This would be a diminish numbers objective. Very simple. You simply need to more than half of the non-minion enemies. So, with there being 7 of them, you need to remove 4 of them, thus bringing them under your numbers.
Okay.
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 And it could be any 4 of them. It doesn't need to be like anyone in particular. So you find it easier to take out the people on the ledges for whatever reason, that is perfectly fine and allowed.
Mm.
I'll also say that no matter, like, unless you come up with some other crazy thing to kind of tell yourself in here, it is unlikely that you're going to get anything other than a flat initiative. So you will not be able to catch them by surprise. The second that you go to approach this, is the intent to combat, people on the ledges will notice you. While they're not really looking out for you, they will see you approaching.
Maybe.
Nah, fuck it. Let's just do it.
Well, I was going to say if Shiver had a firecracker or something to draw attention.
Fuck. Do I have that? I don't.
I don't think so.
Just shout really loud across the way, "Look!" And they'll all look that way and then be surprised.
Can I make a
Yeah.
roll for that, actually?
Once
Or he
we
almost
get
just-
your position.
just tries to throw his voice across the the cat ravine to draw their attention to the opposite side.
Well, you know,
That would
if that's
definitely
what
be
we're
an
trying to
interesting
do,
strategy.
I could try to send Boris over to the opposite side to start getting into shit.
Mm,
Although Boris is just a little cat, so I don't know.
no, yeah, no, maybe not a cat. You can't summon. You probably can't summon a husk all the way over there, can you?
Nah.
Mm,
This is combat adjacent enough that that feels kind of cheap.
okay. Hmm.
I say we just go in. I'm raring for a fight.
Well, if that is the decision, a fight we shall have.
A fight indeed.
Um, the rules of engagement are, as I had stated, um, you can deploy anywhere in that green area, um, and can go off the cliff at any point if you really want to. Just obviously, if you don't have any agility, then the fall will probably hurt. So take that as you will.
So it's 6 foot, right? That's how far the square is, right?
Oh, it's just a square. It doesn't necessarily translate directly into any kind of thing. It typically uses, I think, the 5 foot by 5 foot thing by default, but it's intentionally just
Vague.
a square is a square.
Yeah. So how far would one be dropping from the ledge that we're currently on into their camp?
1 square.
1 square.
You can see it
Okay.
above your character guy.
Yes.
That's
So
just your elevation.
if I was to make a leap towards the red gentleman that's closest to me, on top of them, may I say?
Unfortunately, it wouldn't be enough of a fall for it to apply the falling onto other creatures rules, because
Mm,
you would be able to catch yourself very easily. 1 square
no.
isn't even enough to start taking into account falling rules, so you can just hop down.
Mm,
Although, if you go back here, I think that was 2 squares up.
Yes.
Although,
is 2
no, because
squares.
you've got +1 agility. Although, if you go up a square with your jump, you could do that.
So I jump from 2 square, get high enough for 3 square, and land on top of him.
I'd have to see what the jumping rules are, but yeah.
And like, not that this is a suggestion, but since you haven't gotten it yet, I do want to point out you can fly.
It's actually a very good point.
So I can fly up to like 4 squares and then drop on top of him.
You can
You
fly
can
up to
fly
your
up to
speed in
6.
squares.
Do I take damage if I'm landing on top of another creature from 6
Yes.
squares? Oh, okay.
Specifically, let's see. $269. Here we go. Yes. Creature who falls and lands on another creature causes that creature to take the same damage from the fall. The falling creature then lands prone in the nearest unoccupied space of their choice. If the falling creature size is greater than the might score of the creature they land on, that creature is knocked prone. So essentially, you would take, let's say if you're 6 spaces up, -1 for agility.
Wouldn't
That's
that be
5
8 spaces actually?
8 spaces.
Actually, yeah.
Starting at
It
+2.
would
If you
be
fly
8
from
spaces.
2, so 8 spaces up, -1 for agility, you'd be falling an effective 7 spaces, meaning you would take 14 damage, as well as the enemy you fall on would take 14 damage. You would fall prone, and if they don't have at least 2 might, they would also fall prone.
Do they have 2 might? It's a
Can't know
dwarf.
that right now.
I can't know that right now. Yeah.
I think
I don't think it's worth it to take 14 damage.
it's a pretty big hit.
That is a pretty big hit.
Yeah. Be fucking fun.
It would be really funny, but I think just landing on top of them and trying to grapple them would be what I would be hoping to do or achieve from this. Hmm.
Well, since you can fly, it is also worth noting rule-wise, you can effectively up or down 6 spaces, so it doesn't matter which height you're starting at, you can go down safely wherever you.
Yeah. So I can
So
just literally
be-
just land directly behind him.
yeah, because of this, while you can't mechanically have any effect without potentially hurting yourself from a fall, narratively, you can fucking dive bomb that bitch.
That would be kind of funny to narratively dive bomb that bitch. Petition to start the combat as I dive bomb that bitch.
That would be allowed. However, I will also
Right,
say,
but I have to get the
since-
opening speech.
Oh, okay.
since we are not going to finish the combat,
Mhm.
and we have some weird circumstances, mics and whatnot, we're probably just going to call this as a short session. Fortunately, if there's any like other strategy talk that is fine. But what I can also is I can take a screenshot of this map, and keep the deployment thing, so that if you all want to talk any additional strategy session, then you'll have that available. Look over. I just wanted to make that clear.
Yeah.
We're not jumping into a combat tonight.
Can I at least dive bomb on them before we finish the session?
That would be jumping into the combat.
Oh, I just want to land on top, just like land right behind. I don't want you to. Nothing has to be rolled yet. I just.
Actually, that would be a fun way. Well, actually, we gotta roll. We'd have to roll for initiative, and if they win, that means the enemies would take their turn first.
Yeah, so I just get to face plant directly behind. Oh, I smelled you.
Also, I don't know. Oh, there we go. I accidentally targeted the guy. That's why it's been blinking this whole time.
So, are there any other questions or anything that you all want covered right now?
Doing that. Oh, if you right-click them, does it? No.
Mm.
What am I doing?
I don't think I have any questions.
No, I'm pretty excited for this fight because these guys on the ledge. Their high ground means fucking nothing. We got one person who can teleport, one person who can fly, another person who can teleport up to them, and I can just fucking summon things up there if need be. They think they're safe up on that ledge, but they got another thing coming here in a second.
Oh boy, am I looking forward to that one. Yay, yippee.
I bet you're so glad you just put these guys on top of a ledge, huh?
Real shit,
I'm sure he
I
figured
think
that
that's gonna be
Oriamus was
fucking
going to
great.
fly up to one of them.
Oh, it would be kind of funny to fly on top of the ledge and throw them off.
Yeah, it would be very
Oh.
Oh
funny.
man.
Wait, hang on. What's their size?
They are technically 1M. I'll tell you that for free because you can just look at them.
Yeah.
1M.
Damn.
I thought doors were 1S. Some bullshit.
That
Thought
is some
so too, but
bullshit.
apparently they're 1M. Probably the bulkiness of the armor.
Kind of hoping just to like grab one by the ankles, just spin him around and chuck him like a frisbee.
I mean,
Pretty
if
sure
that's
a
what you
dwarf is
want
like
to say,
3 times your fucking weight.
Oh my god.
if you
even the
want to do that,
compact.
that's technically possible. You can
Oh,
say
it
that
is
that's what you
technically
do.
possible.
And on top of that,
Oh.
you actually do have, you'll get an additional like force movement against them, because you are
just
bigger.
just punch him in the head and just pick him up and spin him around.
Oh my god. Also, holy shit. Shiver, you can actually fuck these people up real
Ooh.
bad. Yeah, so you got a black ash dart,
Yeah.
Oh
which
no.
allows you to teleport them. You can
Oh, yeah.
teleport them off the cliff and up. If we assume you get, like, just a tier 2 on that with the black ash dart, that's 4 squares, which could put them, basically, let's see. Yeah, like right here, and 4 squares up, meaning they would fall 7 squares. I don't know how much agility they have, but that would be a lot of damage, and they would
I
fall
mean,
prone.
they are dwarves, so I don't think agility is probably one of their high stats.
Yeah.
They are also
Uh,
drunk.
Makes sense.
But you never know with these guys.
Yeah. If you're drunk, do you take a hit to agility?
If you're
No.
drunk,
Aw. They
More
must
than
handle their
likely-
alcohol very well.
More than likely, they are not going to be affected by any of this. In fact, if anything, they are going to have full bellies and a whole lot of energy for ass whooping.
Ass whooping. Yeah, right. Like that's gonna happen.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen. You
But-
see this squad? Yeah, ain't gonna happen.
With this being a shorter session, like I said, I will get all this. Oh, I will get like a snapshot of this map post. Raw Steel chat. But if there's no further questions, then if you're still here, thank you for being here. I hope you have. We'll have a more proper session next week. A big thing.
Just keep rolling.
Huh?
Just keep rolling.
he's quoting Fred Durst.
Yeah,
On.
that's right. Would you like me to say it louder next time?
No.
Okay,
Well,
gotcha.
maybe. I mean, if you're not sick, then
No promises.
that's fair.
It
Good
does make it very easy to speak as Oriyama's being
Good
sick,
night.
though.
Good
night.
night.